Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the Sony model number ICF-24, and I'm going to perform a evening medium wave band scan. I'll go over features of the radio, do a size comparison, then we'll start cruising the evening band. So a little history of this radio. I picked it up in 1998 for a total of $20 brand new. Used it almost every day since, and it still rocks. I'm loving it. Let's take a look at it. Sony. Left hand side, just a plastic enclosure. Front, we have our speaker, probably a 3-inch speaker in there. Over here we have our dial with a tuning LED indicator. We have FM band on top and AM band on the bottom. I love the dual window design with a nice white indicator. Of course, 2 log scales also. We have a band select switch, FM AM, and we have a power on off switch. Right hand side of the radio we have the tuning wheel, the volume control, and headphone jack. Top we have our handle. I think it used to lock in an up position. Just now, I think I broke it back in the day, so now it just flops around. Here's the antenna on the back. It looks like it swivels. Yep. And our model numbers on the back here. Let's see where to say it. ICF-24. There it is. And it takes 4 AA batteries. And they're behind this door. I'd open up and show you, but this thing is like impossible because there's so much pressure from the wrapped up AC cord, which is right about here. Up here are the 4 AA batteries. I'm using 4 of the EBL high capacity batteries to run this radio, and it runs great. Got a serial number there. And at the bottom here, we have some warnings. And there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little size comparison. Show you just how big this radio is. I got a little CC pocket here. Current time displayed on there. It is 9:45 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. Give you an idea of time and location. CC Skywave, we'll be using this tonight to find out where we're at on the analog dial. Yes, I can get lost. I was doing a daytime band scan and got lost twice. I gotta watch it. The selectivity gets a little difficult towards the top of the band, and if you go the wrong way tuning it, you're immediately lost. But this evening we'll see what happens. So we'll have this as the checker, and of course we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He's a Sony fanboy who loves radios from Japan. Something like that. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this on and hear what we can hear tonight. Okay, you know, it's interesting. I can't hover on that music, but this is CHLO 530 Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles. They say a wattage of 250 watts.
Every Monday to Friday from 10 p.m. till 12 on AM 530.
November, Joshua.
Expecting parents or grandparents or visitors? Then visit visitorassurance.com for best rates.
Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. Danny Drain earlier today on Sinead and Fuller Jr. on ESPN Radio.
Here's ESPN 540, WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. They're 70 miles away at 400 watts in the evening.
Game 1 Mavericks and Clippers. Next thing you know, Kristaps down his first career ejection.
Small enough where we know your name, but big enough to give you the escape from everyday life you deserve. Come on, it's time.
There's no question about that. And obviously, this is football.
Fox Valley Coins in Naperville is a national dealer, and they're right here in our backyard. With Fox Valley Coins close by, you won't have to...
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago. That station before, I think, was St. Louis, KTRS on 550. St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
Pay pay for it, and walk out the door. It can be that easy. And if you're interested in selling your rare collector coins or currency, Fox Valley Coins specialize in the rare ones.
Or check out flicksautorepair.com.
We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action. Together, we can make real change happen. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved today at rotary.org/action.
You know the difference between a sick beat and a sick beat?
Should be WTCM, Traverse City, Michigan, 215 miles, 1100 watts at night.
Next time you're sitting and a totally sick beat comes on, have your heart match it with some super sexy cookies.
Documenting Eugene Park. Hey, Steve Smitty here from my friends at Heiser Automotive Group. I love working with Heiser. Have had that relationship for a couple of years now. Just picked up. I love the story. Brand new 2020 Ford Escape. Had them before. Driven an Escape probably 20 years ago. This one looks nothing like that. Now, some of the great things that Heiser's doing outside of just their great vehicles, if you have less than perfect credit, you can still qualify for available 0% APR for 72 months and contact Heiser for the...
Yeah, directional. WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 620.
September at Heiser Ford with Ford Promise. You can buy or lease an eligible Ford vehicle through Ford Credit. If you face financial hardship, you know a lot of people are doing that because of unemployment.
Okay, can't outrun the country music. That's CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts. .640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois. That's 75 miles away at 1,600 watts. Yeah, it's fading. That's WSM 650, Nashville, Tennessee. It's 434 miles. Usually comes in pretty strong. That's what it sounds like on the Skywave here. Yeah, it's a little rough on Tennessee here tonight.
Walk and parking lot clearing services, even in winter's worst weather conditions, with their 24-hour live office staff, certified
670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago, Illinois.
Professional snow removal. To get a free estimate for snow removal on your site, go to tovarsnow.com or call 844-GO-TOVAR. Tovar Snow Professionals, Chicago's snow plowing leader. Tovar is a proud sponsor of Club 400.
Just like your team is your best asset.
Who told you what they want to do to you?
Yep. Karen Cataline, tell me about the show Spouting Off. Once again, it's
This should be WLW,
on the internet, right?
700.
It is. It's an
Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
talk show Fridays at 2 called Spouting Off. So you can call in. You can go to my website, www.KarenCataline.com. Yes, I'm a Karen. Proud of it. Cataline spelled K-A-T.
He gave a little scream. He was anticipating that one nailing him.
This is 720. WGN, Chicago.
Now the 1-1, a swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
It's a White Sox baseball game.
Three infielders to the left. Encarnacion and a tapper foul at home plate. Stays at a ball and 2 strikes.
With you out here in the hall.
Well, certainly, Mr. Bradley, certainly. Will the orchestra please stay put?
After you, Mr. Cooper.
No, sir. After you, Mr. Bradley, sir.
First of all, I've just had a very interesting telephone conversation with Mrs. Aldrich.
Henry's mother?
Yes. It's seems that Henry still thinks he's going to play the lead in your operetta.
Oh, no, Mr. Bradley, I phoned you.
This is Zoomer Radio CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. They do old-time radio between 9 and 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're catching the end of it.
I have finished. I have here a petition signed by some 30 students headed by the name of Charlie Clark, stating that unless Charlie is given a leading role, they will drop out of all school activities, including the drive to raise...
And they will if we don't make a change in this election. If we have any hope of ending this chaos, we have got to vote for Joe Biden like our lives depend on it.
Okay, that's 750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
Our only decent man, guided by faith. He was a terrific vice president.
Busy and nonsense. This is important stuff.
Here's a WJR 760 Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
And I have 1,000 other things to do, which is why I'm blessed to have the smartest audience look at the earth of any host. God bless you and thank you.
The destruction of the first temple in 586 BC, and we marked 2 weeks ago Tisha B'Av, which is the anniversary of the destruction. And here you had a defined area where the things were heated to a very hot degree, 932 degrees, including floor chunks that...
This is cool. WABC 770 in New York, New York. 750 miles. Tonight's a good night for tuna. Medium wave, nice.
Called archaeomagnetism.
Sometimes difficult. I'm surprised I'm getting this. Usually because you got 760 WJR, really loud station. Then you got 780, which is really close to me. WBBM in Chicago.
And get a better picture of the transition over this period. There's never been anything from the Iron Age that was found on Jerusalem or even in the Levant that ties up to it. We know from other...
You have some pretty good programs on this
bricks
station.
And roof tiles that they would essentially record the Earth's magnetic field as they are burnt. And these are constructed of magnetic...
To help us heal and guide us forward. Now, Joe is not perfect.
Okay, 780 WBBM, Chicago.
But there is no perfect candidate, no perfect president, and his ability to learn and grow.
More off your first year by going to Norton.com/Buck. That's 25% off Norton 360 with LifeLock at Norton.com/Buck.
My dog Mojo was half beagle and half coonhound. He ate everything in sight. He would swallow.
This is WGY, Albany, New York. 810, 740 miles.
We gotta take him to the veterinary emergency room after surgery.
Joe Biden wants all of our kids, no matter what they look like, to be able to walk out the door without.
And 2-1 is on the outside corner.
Ball game here on WCCO 830, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Guessing it's a Twins game, 310 miles away.
At iHeartAdBuilder.com. That's iHeartAdBuilder.com.
Here's 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky.
Breaking news, weather, and traffic station. News Radio 840 WHAS, Louisville, an iHeart radio station.
From ABC News, I'm Daria Albinger.
Michelle Obama says
Right, Blackman's there in charge.
D'accéder au poste de secrétaire général de l'OCDE, l'organisation.
Emotional as he comes off the field, but
I think I keep going back to 830. Oh, cool.
the KOA Rockies radio network.
Nice.
Is brought to you by Bernie Simpson Law Firm. Good lawyers changing lives. By Colorado State University Global Campus, DSUglobal.edu. And by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people, protecting the Colorado way of life since 1950.
So, KOA 850, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles. That was coming in pretty clear. I thought I bumped back over to 830. Nice.
Ne calmement rien, la grogne de l'opposition. Gérard Deltel, du Parti conservateur, Réal Fortin, du Bloc québécois, et Alexandre Boulris.
CJBC 860, Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, during the day this is great on locals and semi-locals, not so great on faint daytime stations, but during the evening, of course, most radios wake up. This one's woke up. I haven't had to bring the loop up to the table. During the daytime, I probably brought the loop up half a dozen or more times.
La gouverneure générale du Canada, Julie Payette, nie être réticente.
To my family a lot, and that I've had family members that have gotten the flu, and I know it's directly from me carrying it home to them.
To New York, where 2 men have been indicted in the killing of a famous hip-hop artist. CBS's.
So here's 870 WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
Was a
Very
member
nice.
of the 1980s hip-hop sensation Run DMC. The 37-year-old Jay was shot once in the head in his Queens, New York recording studio.
Ryan, 2 balls and no strikes. I mean, there's nothing left to think. It seems pretty evident.
This should be 880. This is WCBS, New York, New York, a Mets game, 750 miles.
High in the air down the left field line, angling over Don Smith, who makes the catch. The runners hold, and Smith gets it in quickly. Shot 2 away. Yelling timeout down there, as you can hear. I was looking into the Mets dugout as best we could find it to see if Luis Rojas might be coming out if that one finger meant one more batter. But there's still 1 out away, and they'll ask Colome to get it. There's Jonathan VR, who's homered in this game. That's single.
And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.
Here's a local 890 WLS, Chicago. High-pitch whine coming from the camera.
ZipRecruiter.com/search.
And just so you know, if you guys want to watch the review, I call this Bargain Bin. Check it out. Just search Todderbert, ICF-24, this model number here, and boom, you'll have the video. Otherwise, I'll probably have it in the iCard section up here. Yeah, just check it out so you get an idea what this thing can do.
Dan Webb sharply criticized Fox and her assistant prosecutors, saying their handling was marked by...
Here in Florida, the Raptors opened defense of their NBA championship with a 134-110 victory over the Brooklyn Nets. From Canadian Press, I'm
Okay, this is 900 kind of coming in and out. This is CHML, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. Normally they have old-time radio. It starts around 10. It's cool to listen to. Go up a little quicker.
Doncic one more. Good. He's got 28 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, the free throw line keeping Dallas within striking distance. They're 17 and 19.
85-80.
So 1000 WMVP, Chicago.
Front court finds some space. And Marjanovic, 7-3.
Hello and welcome to the current review on CBC Radio 1. I'm Duncan McKeel. A murder in dark...
And usually I can get something. Here's this 990 just below it. This is going to be CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles.
We'll bring you the first episode of the CBC podcast, Uncover Dead Wrong, a little later. But first,
High low of 58, 82. It's sunshine for Tuesday.
The stations here.
And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover. All for just $3 plus.
So 1020, this is KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles. I took a little bit of back and forth to get out of there.
.com, code 7750. Enjoy.
Now, here's the up-to-the-minute AccuWeather forecast.
Brought to you by Ireland Contracting. Call 1-800-NEW-ROOF or IrelandContracting.com.
The thunderstorm in some areas this evening, mainly clear overnight and comfortable. Low 59. Pleasant tomorrow, sunshine and a few clouds. Low humidity, high 80. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low 56. Mostly sunny and nice on Wednesday with a high again of 80. For AccuWeather, this is meteorologist Bob Larson on News Radio 1020, KDKA.
Listen to KDKA on your smartphone.
So the big one, too. We bring you this show, by the way, from a small town in Mississippi called Oxford, home of Ole Miss. While we talk to people of all kinds from all over this great country, sometimes we like to bring you...
Here's 1040, Des Moines, Iowa. This is 280 miles.
And so we bring you the story of Ron Lake, the owner of Ron's Music Center, a small but thriving music store right here in Oxford. This is pure Americana.
% earlier this summer, driven by rampant spread across the South and much of the West. The report today from the nursing home industry analyzed weekly coronavirus statistics and data reported to the government.
Here's 1060 KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
From a low point the week starting June 21st to the week of
Not only for his own Kenyan immigrant, unlike Kamala Harris, whose father was from Jamaica and his mother from India. And there's always been this undercurrent in some circles of, are they black enough? There's never been the question of whether Michelle Obama is black enough. And her words carry, I think, a special weight with African Americans. But there's another theme.
So that's 1100 WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
Through the rest of the campaign. And that was talking about Biden's personal story. And
preventive care and treatment. Visit ClarksonEyeCare.com to learn more and schedule an appointment today. For your family, choose the team at Clarkson Eye Care. Visit ClarksonEyeCare.com today.
This is Cardinals baseball. Now, it's time to check scores from around baseball in the Phillips 66.
Here's KMOX 1120, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
News on Twitter. Follow at KMOX Sports.
Here's a swing and a high fly ball. Center field, back to the track, the wall. It's a gunner! Home run, Brad Miller. That's his first home run of the year. And
They lost $75 billion over the last 14. That's a lot of money. The reason they've been losing money is not even because of the package.
I think this is WRVA 1140, Richmond, Virginia.
I've negotiated these very, very lucrative and sweet contracts.
All right. Yeah, I usually take my time for this part of the band and we speed up to the top. Yeah, WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles.
Lucrative, really rich deals with the heads of the Postal Service, and then the taxpayers are...
That I know that Soros has been murdered or not because...
What are they talking about? Or that's what they would have you believe. It's like Obama. His father is black. His mother's white.
A lot of political talk here and stuff. Okay, so 1180. That's what you get on the radio sometimes. I'd rather go back and listen to some old-time radio there on Zoomer. 1180 Wham! Rochester, New York, 545 miles. Where you wait for like Ground Zero, Coast to Coast. Fun stuff.
Why? Because for the radical identity politics crowd, they get to...
I mean, it's usually on a repeat, but he is pretty hilarious.
I mean, these are... But, I mean, I think after the 14th time, you're good. I think you're good.
I love watching it, so...
Planes, trains, and automobiles, though.
1210 WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
John Candy. Yes, Steve Martin. Dude, how do you make decisions
that have posed the greatest threats?
Now I'm going to work up the dial pretty quick.
That's why Tom Hanks has been taken out. And we're told Rita Wilson as well. I have no idea whether that's true or not.
But no, but phones are cool, so...
research enterprise will remain unchanged. Due to this announcement, as well as the reduction of campus...
I'm that person who writes, I usually walk after sunset. You need to get a prescription. I just thought I'd let you know that.
No, that's for my wife. I don't know about that. I
think we're at 1470?
When I was in Roswell, you're sitting next to me. Who's that good-looking guy sitting next to Clyde Lewis? That's all I got. Who's that guy? So there you go. That's why I always tease you about being the best-looking guy in Roswell. I got that from somebody. It just cracked me up every time I hear it. Anyway.
We always have a good time, especially when we were at the...
As I've said before.
If you're losing control of your finances, if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive.
1530 WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Paycheck. Close your business and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may...
Being on a Zoom call and wearing a Trump or a Biden shirt.
Here's 1540 KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
And you don't want anybody leaving those calls feeling like they can't either say or feel a certain way, and so you're better off just avoiding it altogether.
This is 1610 CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Sometimes it comes in clear, sometimes it comes in like distorted.
Playoff game in NBA history. This could be the most fun series. One series is not going to be fun, I gotta tell you.
I think this is 1620 KOZN, Nebraska, Bellevue, 390 miles. Comes and goes. There's some music on the mighty KCJJ 1630 Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1000 watts. I love this little Sony. This is a great evening listener. The tone sounds good. You got the AC cord you can plug in. Just an awesome radio. Yeah, the AC does not affect the reception whatsoever. That is a bonus. I think it's WPRR 1680. It's Michigan. Let's just see if it's. Am I right about that? Yep, it is. 1680. It's Grand Rapids, Michigan, 140 miles away. Definitely an NPR station, I believe.
Gordon the batter. And the pitch is over and dropped by Garver.
Here we are, 1700 last station, KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
But ball one. Twins have three defending on the right side of second. The lead is 3 in the ninth inning. With one out and the pitch, and that's inside again, ball two.
Nice. Well, there we go. Cool. Turn that off. Yeah, it's a Sony. A medium wave band scan at night. Didn't have to bring the passive loop up once. I usually keep bringing it up here. It's the Turk Advantage. I love this thing. It tunes very well to the station you want to give a boost to. Definitely recommend it. It's a bit pricier than the other loops, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It's one of my favorite ones I use now. So there it is, the Sony ICF-24 on the medium wave evening. Yes, if you like the video, I enjoyed making this video. It gives me more respect for this radio. Daytime I was struggling a bit. I was a little like, oh man. But the evening, yeah, it lightens up. And there's a 2.5-inch ferrite antenna right here. I forgot to mention that. It is nicely wound, and where this tuning light is, an inch goes this way, and then from this tuning light, an inch and a half goes this way. So yeah, it's right there. And so if you have the same radio, that's where you want to position your passive loop. If you're going edge on, or of course perpendicular, you put it right here. So just ideas for you guys. Bargain bin, yeah, you should be able to find this radio pretty cheap. I'm imagining eBay has a ton of these. They made this radio for a long time, and there's a lot of them out there. So definitely one to check out. Two, if you're a Sony fanboy or Sony fangirl and you want to know more reviews, want to see more reviews, see some band scans, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos that I produce every day for you guys. Every other day pretty much. A video every 2 days for you guys right now. And I've been doing that for the last year and a half. You guys love it, I know it. And 3, comment below what you think about the Sony ICF-24 on the medium wave band. Do you like this radio? Give me a shout out. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.